Did you know South Carolina has a severe shortage of correctional officers? It's been that way for quite some time, and it's forcing the agency to actually lock down some prisons at times. News 2's Robert Kittle tells us just how bad it is and what the Corrections Department is doing about it.
Being a correctional officer is a tough job that's often dangerous, and it's been even more so because the Department of Corrections has fewer of them. Just a couple of months ago, the shortage was about 800 officers.
As the economy improves, it's very difficult to get people to come work at Department of Corrections, and we've seen that through the years.
Prisons usually lock inmates in their cells at 10 at night and let them out in the morning. But because of the shortage, some prisons are locking inmates down at 6 p.m. The lockdowns are not at every prison, and they don't happen all the time. They may depend on things like whether someone calls in sick.
Sometimes we have to let them out to feed and then lock them back down during the day. It really just depends on who shows up for a shift.
Inmates miss education and other programs designed to help them stay out of trouble when they get out, and the director says being locked down makes them more agitated. To get more officers, the state raised pay by $1,500 a year, and the agency will ask for another $1,500 raised next year.
Compared to a year or two ago, the numbers have dramatically increased to, say, about maybe another 20% increase on the numbers, or maybe higher.
The agency has also shortened the recruiting time and the hiring time. Applicants can get a hire date within a day when it used to take weeks or even months, and some gave up. The agency is also using social media, billboards, radio, and TV to recruit more aggressively. The shortage is now down to about 500, so they're still hiring. In Columbia, Robert Kittle, News 2.
The Corrections Department says big industries coming to the state create new jobs, and that makes it harder to recruit officers. The director says a new Volvo plant in the Lowcountry is making it harder to hire people for prisons there, and the same thing happened in the upstate with BMW.